guys, welcome to yet another epic episode on Mature Experience with DJ Stoks. I go by the name of Chantel Tsuane, aka Shan, and we have today a special guest, Tallarsetee, in the building. Before we go any further, I'd like to sanitize you guys before we start with.
So tea.
Yeah, no, it's the restrictions. We gotta keep it going. Well, I'd ask DJ Stoks to actually introduce Tallarsetee.
Yeah, sure. To Shapunjani, DJ Stoks, Mr. Music for the Matured. Nyangazi vele doing matured music. Pete umngani wami namhlanje Tallarsetee from Gomora. Nyamazi bafethu. Ow!
Okay, and I'd like to ask, what relation do you have with Tallarsetee? You brought him on the show. What engagements do you guys have together?
Okay, guys. Tallarsetee, like, he's been a friend, umuntu supporter, especially in the gig. So like, sesine relationship ende nyana, you understand? Senginesikhathi futhi ngimazi, okay, ngaqala ukumazi emashowini kaJaivani, kuma mixtape kaJaivani, ngilokhu ngimlandelela Tallarsetee from Gomora. Futhi mina bengisitsha ukuthi umdala, cause bengizwa le voice over there.
Yeah.
Lesitsha ukuthi umuntu nyana umdala yabo. But only to find out mangizomitha kwenye gig eIsrand. Adlala lapha yani gig lakhona beliqeqeqa nyana. But mangizombona lapha ngitama lo muntu akusumuntu, you understand? So okay, ngamita lapho ngambona but azange sakhuluma, then saqala ukujwayelana after lapho, you understand?
Yeah.
Umuntu right, tholela amagig, yabona mangitholela amagig umuntu right.
Alright, and Tallarsetee, I'm actually interested in your name. We all know you as Tallarsetee. We know you from your videos and your upcoming. So why Tallarsetee? Why that name? Where does it come from?
Sure. I was always inspired by the great comedian, which is Tallarsetee. Because he's tall and I'm also tall, I was like, you know what? Why not tall? And the T at the end, actually, it's a shorter version of my real name, which is Tsepo. A lot of people don't know my real name. So my real name, I've just revealed it now, it's Tsepo. And the S in the middle is just to combine the two words, which is the tall and the cheese, just so that it rhymes and it makes it minion fontaine, like I always say. So that's how I came up with like mayonnaise. So that's how I came about Tallarsetee. So yeah, that's how the name came about.
And I'm interested in how your breakthrough was. When did you get your final breakthrough into the industry and you're like, yeah, now I have it, now I'm out there and people actually know me for this guy that I am?
Yeah. Quite surprising though, a lot of people don't know this. Before I was actually introduced into this entertainment industry, I was a financial advisor. You know, I used to be a NAD. A lot of people won't believe that whatsoever. I used to be in books. I was a financial advisor before I was Tallarsetee. And during that period of being a financial advisor, my friend was actually a DJ. So he was booked to come and DJ at a 21st birthday celebration. So you know how 21st are, it's like weddings. MC, like a program director. They didn't have that at that time. And because I'm a bubbly person or whatever the case might be, my friend actually put me on the spot. He's like, dude, you can actually do this. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Because as a financial advisor, you do presenting in front of a huge crowd in the boardroom or whatever the case might be. So I was not fazed whatsoever. So I took the mic and magic happened, you know. And from that moment, I got bookings. I was like, how? Sing a bookiwa. And that time, when I was with house, you bookiwa over MC. People were like, hey, how much do you want? Hey, how much do I want? I'm kind of 5 keeper. Because I'm not being something that I was doing at that time. Then after those bookings, now I'm getting booked at stages and big stages. And my breakthrough was actually at one of the biggest events in Alex, which is the Solidified Chili's All Black Cafe, owned by Uta Dumaname. And he was like, you know what, dude, you're capable of holding the crowd. Why not be my host? I was like, you sure? Yeah, then that was the first event that I hosted with a huge crowd, more than 2K. And I handled it like a pro. I handled it like it's something that I studied for, or something that I've done for many years. And from there, I got passion out of it, you know, to entertain the crowd and to see people happy. And that's what made me happy as well, because that's exactly the same thing I was doing as a financial advisor, to make sure that the clients are happy. But with it was a different vibe, different emotion, and I got into it. And it took me actually 2 years to decide whether should I continue being in the entertainment industry or as a financial advisor. And here I am, as Tallarsetee. I got lynched into the passion of emceeing.
All right. And you being an introvert and being out there in the industry, what does it mean to you actually having to meet DJ Stoks, people like him in the market, and knowing that you guys do all of this together? What does it mean with you knowing him, the relationship that you basically share with him?
We actually do the same thing. I mean, I'm an MC, I'm a performer, and he's a DJ. But we actually do the same thing, which is making the people happy, you know, making the crowd go wild. And when he's behind the desk and when I'm on stage, it's a relationship that is actually phenomenal, you know.
So it's that connection that you guys
it's that
both
connection that we both have, because when he plays the music, I need to jump on top of the music with my gimmicks, and it gels, and it makes the whole thing become very special, you know, not only for me and him, but for everyone that is actually witnessing it. So yeah, I mean, it's quite marvelous, honestly.
Right. And with you, DJ Stoks, what is interesting about you that you would just like to share with us?
Interesting about me. But abantu abaningi into abangayazi ngami, abaningi basitshela ukuthi ngumuntu like umuntu strict, like umuntu ohlala validor, umuntu like ohlala focused, you understand? But I'm not the kind of a person. Umuntu abantu, umuntu ohlala happy, ngithanda ukuyenza ama-joke, but mawubhekile abantu bathatha like mhlambe like mang-DJ ngiba strict, like ngiba too formal, you understand?
You're not
smile, you understand? Then umuntu asitshela ukuthi okay, Stoks ile character so akusumuntu ukuthi ungakhuluma naye, you understand? Akusumuntu ongakhuluma naye, but ayikho njalo lento leyo. Umuntu ohlala free, mawufuna ukukhuluma nami like thanda ama-joke, yabona ngiyazibhedela nje, ngile character leyo.
You just being you.
Yeah, abantu abaningi abayazi lento leyo because most of the time
I mean, I sakhuluma ukuthi up. So mina ngiyazi,
Alright, and what are you currently busy with? What interviews are you planning on enduring in, and where do you see yourself in the next maybe 2 years, 5 years?
Yeah. I just released a hit single. Actually released it on my EP, which is Pampiri. Tribute to DJ Papers, may his soul rest in peace. Which is Wanona. It's one of the biggest Amapiano songs currently in the country, not only in the country, but in the whole continent and abroad as well. So I actually decided to do a Wanona tour. So I'm invading cities, invading different areas, because a lot of people only see me on TV, on newspapers, on social media. So I was like, you know what, why not get closer with my people, get closer with my fans? So I'm actually doing this for them, you know. I'm invading cities, doing the Wanona tour. I have Stoks, I have a couple of artists as well, which are on the industry as well. So that is what I'm currently busy with right now. And where I want to see myself in the future, I want to see myself as the greatest MC that this country has ever had. You know, not only by entertaining the crowd, but by inspiring all these upcoming artists. A lot of these youngsters, they look up to me. And that's what we portray, me and Stoks. You know, we need to make sure that we don't only do this for the love of it, but we're doing this to show these young people that you can be this person, you can make it, you can be where you want to be at. You know, I always say when I go do motivational speakings, when I visit schools, that the difference between who you are and what you want to be is actually what you do at that particular juncture. And that's the reason why we're doing this. It's actually a movement, hence why they call it Amapiano movement. So in the future, I want to see myself as that person that actually a lot of upcoming artists and youngsters out there look up to.
And you, DJ Stoks, with you running the show, Mature Experience, where do you see yourself in like the next 2 years? What's the intention? Where is it headed?
Well, aside in Lami, like I would love to see, especially show I would love to see Bonnie grow up, saying Kudu, especially esikhathini esibhekane naso khona manje, understand aboma COVID nanani asikwazi ukuthi senze izinto ngendlela esifuna ngayo, like izinto eziningi ezivalekile, understand, but ngala show we try ukuthi at least sibonise abantu ukuthi abasazi, You understand? Ukuthi ubani, capable of doing what, udume ngani, into njani njani. You understand? So at least abakwazi ukuthi babukele show balandelene ngeshow bazobona ukuthi ubani like uthole isithiya abaningi mhlambe abama abantu abamazi. You understand? So obviously manje invite show yini ukuthi azoziveza ukuthi
because bazi ngama voice like you said
voice nana so makaziveza kungcono kanjalo but into engifuna ukuyibona igrow le show. You understand? Igrow le show like abantu abakhulu abathola isithiya angeke ngize ngithini mina ngidila ngepiano. You understand? Uthola isithiya wani abantu ukuthi ba big very big. You understand? Kule piano industry esibhekane nayo. So obviously mangizoyikhulisa undlula lo. You understand? Angazi ukuthi ngizobiza bobani. Angazi if ngithola angazi ukuthi ngizobiza bobani because iwana abantu ukuthi bakhulu kakhulu.
Networking kahle kahle. Kusasa wahlangana nomuntu ngenxa yami or mina ngihlangana.
I understand that. So ngayibeka kanjalo la vi.
Okay, and I've heard something interesting about you. You've actually won an award for Mzansi Kwaito and House Music Awards. So how has that growth been for you to actually get to win an award and be in that position?
You know what? I was actually shocked under my feet when I got a call to say I was one of the winners because the category itself of the best Amapiano song was with one of the greatest artists that we currently have at this particular juncture, which is Kabza the Small, Maphorisa, the Stoks and so forth. So I was actually shocked. That really showed that whatever you do, there are people that are watching, there are people that are listening out there. You know, don't take yourself lightly or for granted. You are capable of doing anything and you are capable of achieving anything that you want to achieve in life. You know, the song that I did, I only did it to make the people happy and for my archive as well. I never thought it's actually going to be one of the biggest songs in the country. And for the fact that I won it on one of the biggest, you know, awards, which is Mzansi Kwaito and House Music Awards. I mean, Kwaito is Kumana was speaking, Kalawa Jasmine, the Oskidos. That's when it started because, like I said, Mzansi Kwaito and House Music Awards. So I never thought I'll be achieving such a tremendous award. And for me to actually achieve that actually inspired me to do more. To say, if I can win this, that means I'm capable of doing actually greater things than this one. You know, so yeah, I was actually honored and privileged, honestly.
And with you, Stoks, I heard you say something as Wuti, he's bigger, but based on what I know, I feel like you're getting bigger day by day. So I am more interested on your growth. What is it meaning to you? Because you are on posters, you are literally everywhere. Everywhere I'm just like, how Friday, how Saturday, how Sunday, and then so Leo growth. What does it mean to you? Like, because you're pushing.
Okay, mina isayidini okay ngiyayibona igrowth ne but angakafiki lapho ngifuna ukufika khona. You understand? Angeke uze ube enough. You understand? Asikho enough. But ngifuna ukuzibona ngigrow nami ngize ngifike to a point ukuthi mhlambe sengibukha overseas. You understand? Mhlambe obviously. So into engiyifunayo nje ukuthi yazini ngibukhe ngize ngibukhe overseas. You understand? Asibreak lento amapiano ukuthi into yasemzansi kuphela eSouth Africa. So sifuna ukungena siphume yabona lento le into engiyifunayo.
So it's just creating a big name for yourself.
Yeah, a big name, a brand yabona brand igama lakhe and akekho umuntu ozobrandela yona kwamele usibrandele.
Okay, and I heard that you are part of a campaign of sanitary pads. How did that start? Why that initiative?
Yeah. As you know, when you grow up from a township, you know, it's more of you grow up from a disadvantaged area. That's how every kid that is born from a township is being portrayed and being labeled. And this is actually to show these youngsters that are from the township to say, you can actually get out of the ghetto. You know, you can be at the peak of your life, and that's where I'm at. And me doing this sanitary pads is me giving back to say, don't forget where you come from. You understand? I'm coming from a disadvantaged area, but that doesn't mean that if I've made it, now finding calling is getting to toilet, CMP, whatever the case might be. I'm actually inspiring and motivating these young people to say, more poor. And you get your degree and you get that position whereby you are now out of the township don't forget your roots. Don't forget where you come from. Understand? So, what I'm talking about and everything. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. And this is, for me as a man, I'm doing this for the young women. Yeah. This is to show the young boys as well, to say, because when we go period pains or whatever the case might be, so it doesn't mean which way you understand. That really shows which we need to value the women out there, and it minimizes the gender-based violence that we are facing as a country and as the whole continent in a nature. So yeah, the reason why I'm doing that is to inspire these kids to say, you can actually do it. Yeah. Let's keep it going.
All right. So with you, DJ Stoks, from now going on forward, would you collab with Tallarsetee? Would you guys create something that's
so are
you ready?
Obviously.
I can give me on your phone 10 to nothing to give Stoks on. No, something's coming. Okay. We don't like to spill the beans. We like to surprise the nation.
All right.
And something's coming.
All right. And what are you currently working on?
Currently, now I'm a new brand ambassador of Viali, which is an Italian brand, and a brand ambassador of Batu as well. So we're actually collaborating those two brands together with my brand. And like the one on a tour that I told you about, we're also going to involve all those brands into the tour. And it eventually is
okay, I'm going to
I'm going to leave it there.
All right. And with you, Stoks, what can we expect from you? What will you be serving us with? Because you keep bringing the heat. I mean, it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, if you send the link, guys. If you send the link.
I see people are going crazy about that EP. That EP is getting heated.
If you send the link, patang phone spoiler yung kita ngayon sa shoot sa kumani ni participate in mhlambe beginning
yeah, khona lapho somewhere ngalapho
expect.
Okay.
So
for us surprise.
Send the link.
All right then. Okay. We have reached the end of our episode. Tallarsetee, thank you for having me today.
Thank you for having me.
Stoks, you know, I got you, you got me. Simunandi. A big shout out to Skull. Please do follow us on our Facebook page at Music for the Matured with DJ Stoks. And I go by the name of Chantel Tsuane, aka Shan Shan. And furthermore, Audio, we're out.
That's bye bye.
Bye.
Ow!
There's a continent in this world called Africa. In that continent itself, you'll find a country called South Africa. You enter the country itself and there's a province called Gauteng. In that Gauteng itself, there's a city called Johannesburg. You enter Johannesburg itself, you'll find some nice mayonnaise. Are you nice or just my eyes? Some sweet caramel slice of cake. But again to them not into them Mutes Bamsenyoni, Tula magazine, Safa Indlala, and it goes by the name of Tallarsetee. And it's the MC from Gomorrah. Oh, Kosiame, Manesu. Ow! Gentlemen, as you all know, Tallarsetee the MC from Gomorrah. There was a mini intronyana, chill vibes. Tonight, I bring an exclusive with DJ Stoks. The question is, are there any single ladies out there? Share, I'll show you this thing. Scream, oh, okay. So this song is dedicated to all the single ladies. Hey, Korantuntun. Bega says, Magafunu Kshata. Uzo Kshata. One hasn't finished benzin. Asbad Lobo, Levantuan. Asbad Lobo, Bega. Ow! Yo! I win. Oh! Hasn't pitched him on him. We put the score. I think I was the merchant one. I think, physical card. But hey, sounds so sure. It is a score energy, ladies and gentlemen, and the energy that I'm about to bring this tonight. Get on, you're not ready. Lobola, featuring Mess Music and Murindo, the vocalist. I wish I had that voice. Song, if you're watching this, I want you to join me. I see, come on, hey.
Get some tanda, get some love, like give me some fast, oh. Get some tanda, get some love, like give me some fast, oh. Come on, get some tanda, get some love, like give me some fast, oh. Get some love, like give me some fast, Mati. Imithili hlanke. Ivumile ukuthi mina naye sibe amathi nolimi bu. Imithili hlanke nebu. Ivumile ukuthi mina naye sibe amathi nolimi bu.
Stoks, zomenza.
Ngizomthanda kuzushonila. Ngizomthanda kuzuphela amanzi olwandle bu. Oh yeah.
Come on.
Ngizomthanda kuzushonila. Ngizomthanda kuzuphela amanzi olwandle bu.
Hey, I see, what's in?
Ngizomthanda, ngizomlobola kimi ngizomfaze wami. Ngizomthanda, ngizomlobola kimi ngizomfaze wami. Imindeni yakhe ivumile nebu. Ivumile uthi mina naye sibe amathi nolimi.
Ladies, wherever you are, can the ladies scream? I'll scream it, I'm gonna. This song is dedicated to all the single ladies out there. Like I said earlier on, hey, korantuntun, get a bona. Magafuna ukukushada sisi, uzokushada. Magafuna ukukhipha inkosi bayethu, uzozikhipha. All the single ladies this year is your year. Moshada. And I gotta leave this. I see. It is good energy. Go. Come on. It ain't no score energy, ladies and gentlemen. Zomthanda, zomshada, zomlobola, zomenza umfazi wakhe. Bona, uthothe mnandi, uthothe amafoa. Stoks mntanami, sibashadisile. Kunyiwe manje. Yazina kunyiwe. Khohlwa mntanami. Khohlwa. Oh. Asi. Eish. Energy. Go. Go. Yazi, Stoks, awubhali manje. Yazi bashadisile ne? Mara manje, ngifuna sibafake kule zone leya. Angifakele isigubhu somdanso. Akhona ama-2K, akhona ama-2K. I hope ama-2K akhona. Yazini. This song is dedicated to all the 2Ks. Get aboard. Go. Go. Hey. Go. Hey. La. Go. Hey. Hey. Chuva, mano. Bate. Hey. Hey. Para. Hey. I want this one. Ow. Usa bate. This is good something. Hey. This is good. Summer 2000. Hey, this is good. So high, hey, come on. This is good. So dance. Hey, what's it? This is good. Summer 2000. Hey, and this is good. So high, oh, hey, hey, ow. Come on. This is good. So high. This is good. Summer 2000. This is good. So high. Shut up, party motor. This is good. So high. This is good. Summer 2000. This is good. So high. Shut up, party motor. This is it. A story. Put the ball inside. I need the car. This is it. A story. Put the ball inside. Come on. This is it. A story. This inside. Tryna
I want this money. Ow!
That's what it is. Wow, shalom,
Hey, hey, hey.
wow, shalom, thank you. Ay, haha. One up. Go. Ay. That's it, that's it, come on. I'm watching the guns. I'm a fan of the boys. Over so good the night. It's a thing on the knee. Mama, man. Child. Ngiyabaza bayarasa lapha emakhaya bathi ashayanga shotani bathi shota something ngithi umntana kabobani ke lona ayimntana kabobani ke lona utla ngwana unawa lamona ngwana asiya boy yo ay utla na Mike, that's the plan of the stage. Ufuna ngiyikophethe ngafuthi
engithi mntana kabobani ke lona mntana kabobani ke lona
Wano, na na na, pare, na wano, na na na, wano, you show way, na na na, wano, na wano, na na wano, na wano, na wano, na wano, yeah, one more shot, wano. Go. 1, 2, 1, I'm not even gonna. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, get to see until them not until them holding food. But there's a continent in this world called Africa. Well, in that continent itself, you'll find a country called South Africa. You enter the country itself and there's a province called Gauteng. In that Gauteng itself, there's a city called Johannesburg. You enter Johannesburg itself, you'll find some nice mayonnaise. Are you nice or just my eyes? Some sweet caramel slice of cake. But again, to them not to them mutas bam senor tubula magazine safa. It's called energy. It's a boy Tallarsetee, the MC from Gomorrah, and I'm out. Ow!